Our 20s are a pretty weird time as a man. You have your parents telling you it's your golden years. You have influencers online telling you to hustle and work harder to become a man of value. And deep down, you don't really know what the hell you're doing. I feel like I've spent a lot of my 20s racing against time, procrastinating, trying really hard to achieve external goals that don't mean that much to me, as well as numbing my feelings through drinking and social media and just generally numbing out. Along the way, I've also made amazing memories, taken risks and challenged myself in numerous ways. Even then, I felt much more lost than I'd like to admit to myself throughout my 20s. And I think there are quite a few reasons why it's normal for us to feel like this as men. Once we're about 22, suddenly we have to work out what we like. We have to work out about dating. There are so many things we have to figure out where to live. And all the time we need to make sure we're staying healthy, we're eating well. There are so many things we have to figure out that we didn't have to previously. So it can all feel very overwhelming. There's also the comparison trap. We look at our friends who are making more money than us, who really easily got a job. We look at the influencers online who are only showing the highlights of their life. It's so easy to look down on our lives and wonder where we're going wrong and feel like we're behind schedule by looking at others. It's also easy to fall into a trap of either endlessly delaying gratification, so you never really build up any experiences in your 20s, or the alternative where you go all in on experiences, but then maybe don't develop the skills that you need. So finding that balance is really difficult. There are simply so many expectations of us, it's hard to move forward. The good news is feeling lost isn't a character flaw, it's just a signal. What this shows is that you're aware enough to know that something doesn't feel quite right in your life. And most men aren't really aware enough to say the same. More than that, feeling lost is part of the process of being human. Nothing external can come in and tell us that we're 100% on the right path. Even imagine if it did, you'd probably find that your life suddenly felt quite boring if you knew you were 100% going after the right thing and you 100% were going to succeed. When we have some uncertainty, it makes our lives exciting because we don't know when or if we're going to get the reward. It also makes life hard, so that is one of the challenges we just need to face. So accepting these feelings of lostness is an unavoidable part of our journey. It's just what we have to deal with as part of being human. So after accepting these feelings of being lost, these are the 3 things I would say to my 22-year-old self today. The first is take responsibility. So never put any blame for the situations that in the past I would have blamed other people for. Take on all that responsibility yourself and do what you can to change it. If you can't change it, accept things as they are. The second thing is to be aware of my feelings and trust my intuition. I've had situations where I've wasted months going down the wrong path. There's one example where I joined a startup and it wasn't what I was meant to be doing. The person wasn't a nice person, and I wasted time doing that just because I didn't trust my intuition at the start. The third thing I would say is keep going. Just don't give up. As long as you don't give up and you believe there's a little bit of a better version of your life ahead of you, then you can always keep going and keep making progress. I'm not going to pretend like I have everything figured out. I'm turning 27 in a few weeks. And I think for me, everything kind of changed when I decided to accept this feeling of being lost, knowing that nothing external is going to really solve that for me, and just trying to trust my feelings, trust my intuition to know I'm on the right path. So my advice to you is keep going, believe in a better future, things will change. I hope this video helped. I hope it found you. I'm glad it found you at the right time, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.